Barrels is your $3.90 favourite in this benchmark 78 handicap, over 2,406 metres to be precise. Well, Hostage of War is number one and he's our leader as well, I would imagine. Here, Paul, Billy Rose Andrew rides for her husband, Brenton Andrew.
That's it, Bernie. This horse loves to roll along in front. He makes the others chase hard and he'll make them stay the 2,400. He does tend to find it a bit tough at this class, though.
Tappy's Lad is a good last start winner. He does get the chase of the handicapper here, though, Kerry Taplin and Mark Duplessis.
Yeah, so he jumps up 2.5 kilos for that narrow win, and everything went right there. It was the perfect ride. The split came, so he's going to have to back that up and find another length or two here, but I'm not saying he can't do it because he does stay all day.
I think Scarlet Tufty's probably at his peak here today. Jack Bruce, Justin Huxtable.
Well, he should be, shouldn't he? He's deep into his prep. He's got the Tappy's Lad, head of state form, as most of these do. He looks rock hard fit as he should. Each way chance.
Chocolatier, he's a last start winner, but he did get the privilege of just crawling along in front. Corey and Kylie Gear and Luke Tarrant.
He did. That was a midweek assignment. Mighty Willie ran well, but was beaten since, and he's got to step it up to Saturday grade today. This might test him.
Here's the favourite. You'd have to be thrilled with how he looks. Ben Arends and Sammy Collett.
Absolutely, the pick of the yard. He's a 2,400 dour stayer. He hasn't won for a long time, but this is his race to win. Gets him well at the weights on that last start, second behind Tappy's Lad.
Go Millo's looking good. Mark Curry, Jaden Lloyd.
On the quick backup from Wednesday, a good second up at the Sunshine Coast Prior. No weight today. That's the big difference for him. He won't know himself down on 52.5, and at the good odds, I think he could be the knockout chance.
Perhaps Galago, a lightweight chance here. Corey Bayliss rides for Leon Elliott.
He always is. He was a winner 3 starts back, albeit in easier grade. He has similar form to most of his rivals, and he's a big price. You could have something on him.
Big riding change here with Let's Talk a Deal, Lockie Manzelman and Malia Castle.
So the intent is to ride midfield or even further back and get cover. Obviously, last start he bolted on the Apprentice and opened up a 20-length lead and held on. So I don't think that was intended, and they're not intending to do that today. But he's a last start winner.
We both like Contrition at the weights here today. Chris Lee's Angela Jones.
Well, she just gets in so light. She's 4th up, so she's ready to improve, and we know she runs 2,400. That's a big tick.
Breakout. All right, 3 to load here, Paul. You're going the way of...
Go Millo, 6,529 Bernie. Each way Go Millo. 2 Smoking Barrels, a huge threat. Tappy's Lad stays all day, and I think 9 Contrition's your value runner.
Yeah, she looked beautiful, Contrition. I am definitely with the favourite here, 2 Smoking Barrels. He's put 3 great runs together and definitely was the pick of the yard. Here's David.
Such is the case today. Now they're all in. The light is on, gates open, they're off and racing. Contrition may have missed the start. Let's Talk a Deal first to hit the ground. 2 Smoking Barrels and Scarlet Tufty began well. There's Hostage of War. He's striding forward towards the lead, as is his custom. Go Below trying to find a spot 3 wide early, then Bernie's Tiger. Drifting back Tappy's Lad. He's out to 3rd last as they head down the straight. They went back on Chocolatier, in contrast to last time here when he led. And last of all is Salago. Going to the turn out of the straight, 18.50 left to run. Hostage of War crosses to the rail and skips away to lead by 2. Let's Talk a Deal second, but immediately off the fence. 2 Smoking Barrels in 3rd, and Scarlet Tufty travelling in 4th. Next pair, Bernie's Tiger inside of Contrition. Go Millo can't get in, stuck 3 wide. 2 to Tappy's Lad over on the inside of Chocolatier, and 2.5 to Salago at the tail end. By the mile, heading to the back straight, and she's trying to slow things down on Hostage of War, leading from Let's Talk a Deal. Now Go Millo still 3 wide, but pushing on towards the top. Meanwhile, 2 Smoking Barrels sits pretty in 4th, and Scarlet Tufty ridden a bit more conservatively today, 5th on the outside. Followed then at the head of the others as they go down the back by Chocolatier, Bernie's Tiger, Contrition. Tappy's Lad just sitting back, letting it all unfold in front of him. He's second last, and the roughie Salago whips him in. 1,100 left to run. Hostage of War trying to lead all of the way at the 2,400, leads from Let's Talk a Deal. Go Millo will sleep well tonight. He's been 3 wide from the get-go. 2 Smoking Barrels in contrast continues to get the good run over on the rail. Scarlet Tufty between the pair. Bernie's Tiger coming off the mid, 900 out. Then Contrition. Chocolatier trying to make ground 3 wide, but currently not doing so. Tappy's Lad second last, still 6 to 7 off the lead. He'll stay all day though, and Salago whips them in. Coming up to the home turn, 600 left to run. Still Hostage of War bobbing in the lead. 1 length, Let's Talk a Deal. Scarlet Tufty ridden hard. 2 Smoking Barrels now. The jock starts to get a bit anxious as they come to the turn. Tappy's Lad's now up to 5th. He's threading threading the needle, making good ground at the right time. Then Birdie's Tiger. Tabby's Lad trying to force a run of the straight, not quite enough room. Two Smoking Barrels comes through. Oh, they're all flat to the boards, and Scarlet Tufty ran to the lead. Tabby's Lad is out now and giving game chase. Scarlet Tufty in front. Tabby's Lad on the outside. Go Below boxing away. Scarlet Tufty, he's run his race, and Tabby's Lad raced up, roared away. Too strong at the 2,400 metres. Tabby's Lad too good. Beat Scarlet Tufty. Then over the line. Go Below. Pretty good run after being 3 wide all the way. Then Contrition. Two Smoking Barrels. Well, it had every possible hope. Then Let's Talk a Deal. Chocolatier, Birdie's Tiger, Hostage of War, and Salago was last throughout.
Oh, weights, schmates. Who needs weights? Tappy's Lad, he beat them last start with 56.5. The handicapper gave him 2.5, put him up against the same opposition. Well, he's beaten them again. A lovely ride by Mark Duplessis. He just knows this horse so well. Most of these gallopers were off the bit as far out as the 800. You went looking back through the ruck to see who was actually travelling, and there was Tappy's. He was just smoking his pipe back in the ruck. Mark threaded the needle at the top of the straight, and this fellow, he just stays all day long. He's won up to 2500, and he ran out the strongest 2,400 metres today. Scarlet Tufty, well, he gets points for honesty. He tries so hard. He went down fighting again today. And won't this horse sleep well tonight? Number 6, Go Millo, never closer than 3 and 4 wide, working the trip, has somehow held on for third. That's an enormous run. And Contrition, well, we thought she might improve fourth up off a spell. Look at her flashing home late. She had the flashing light run on her, and you might want to see where she heads off to next start. But it's all about today, and today it was all about Tappy's Lad going back to back. 2, 3, 6 and 9. Kerry Taplin, the winning trainer. Mark Duplessis, the winning jockey. Jack Bruce with Scarlet Tufty.